Once upon a time, in a lush green forest where the sunlight danced between the leaves, lived a shiny black bird named Crow. She was very good at finding hidden treasures. One sunny afternoon, she spotted something wonderful on a wooden table left by some campers. It was a large, delicious piece of golden cheese. Crow swooped down, scooped it up in her beak, and felt like the luckiest bird in the world. Crow wanted to enjoy her prize in peace, away from any other hungry animals. She flapped her strong wings and flew up to the highest branch of a very old oak tree. The branch was covered in soft, velvet green moss. She sat there, gripping the cheese tightly, looking down at the world below. She felt very important and very proud of her snack. Nearby, a hungry fox was wandering through the tall grass. His stomach gave a loud grumble-grumble sound. He hadn't eaten anything all morning. Fox was known for being very clever and very charming. He used his nose to sniff the air, and suddenly his ears perked up. He smelled something salty, creamy, and absolutely delicious. Fox followed the wonderful scent until he reached the foot of the old oak tree. He looked up and saw Crow sitting high above with the golden cheese. "Oh my," Fox whispered to himself, "that cheese looks perfect for a hungry fox like me. But how can I get it? Crow is too high for me to jump, and I certainly cannot climb that tree." He sat down and began to think of a clever plan. Fox decided to use his best weapon, his words. He put on his friendliest smile and looked up at the bird. "Good morning, dear Crow," he called out in a smooth, musical voice. "I was just walking by, and I couldn't help but stop. I have never seen a bird as magnificent as you. Your feathers are as black as a midnight sky and shine more brightly than polished silk." Crow heard the fox's words and felt a little wiggle of joy in her heart. Usually, people thought she was just a plain bird, but this fox seemed to see her true beauty. She didn't say anything because she didn't want to drop her cheese, but she fluffed out her feathers and shifted her weight, looking very pleased with the compliment. Fox saw that his plan was working. He leaned in closer to the tree. "I have heard stories of your beauty, but they did not do you justice," Fox continued. "I wonder, though, they say that the queen of all birds must have a voice as beautiful as her feathers. If your song is half as lovely as your appearance, then surely you must be the queen of the whole forest." Crow couldn't contain herself any longer. She wanted to prove to this nice fox that she really was the queen of the birds. She wanted him to hear her magnificent voice and be amazed. She forgot all about her breakfast and her high branch. She took a deep breath, puffed out her chest even more, and prepared to let out a loud, proud caw. "Caw, caw," Crow screamed at the top of her lungs. But as soon as she opened her beak, the heavy piece of cheese slipped out. It tumbled through the air, bouncing off a few leaves. Fox was ready. He moved as fast as lightning, jumped into the air, and caught the golden cheese in his mouth before it even touched the ground. Fox swallowed the cheese in one big happy gulp. He looked up at the sad, quiet Crow and wagged his tail. "Thank you for the snack, Crow," he said with a wink. "Your voice is loud, but you should remember, those who flatter you are usually looking for a reward. Next time, keep your beak shut and your cheese safe." Then Fox trotted away into the deep green woods, leaving Crow a little bit wiser.